Good morning, everyone. Please wait for a minute as principal will join shortly.
Good morning to everyone.
Sir, can I start?
Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Okay. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning,
Sir, can
sir.
I start?
Good morning.
Yes. Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Madam.
Good morning, sir. Wishing everyone a very happy International Women's Day to all the women in everybody's lives.
Definitely.
Sir, can I start?
Yes.
Yes. Sure.
So, good morning to our respected principal, sir, honorable speaker, distinguished faculty members, and all my juniors, seniors, and classmates. It is my great pleasure to see all your faces, even it's through a screen. My name is Sonchita De from BPharm second year. Honored to welcome you all to today's virtual celebration of International Women's Day 2026, organized by our institute. This year, our Women's Day theme is Gift to Gain. Today, we are not just here to mark a date on calendar. We are here to celebrate the strength, the brilliance, and the contribution of the women in every sharp of life, especially the incredible women joining us on this call right now. In a digital world, connection is our greatest power. So, as we begin our program, let's take a moment to appreciate how far we have come and get inspired for where we are going next. Thank you for being here. Let's make this session wonderful. Let us begin this program with a lamp lighting ceremony. Now it is my honor to invite Professor Somit Kumar Samanto sir, Principal of BCRCP, to deliver the inaugural address. Sir, we kindly request you to share your valuable thoughts with us.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Uh, Respected
Good
dignitaries,
morning.
esteemed faculty members, honorable guests, and my dear students. It is with profound respect and great joy that I welcome all of you to this auspicious gathering as we are going to inaugurate the celebration of International Women's Day. Today, we join the global community in paying tribute to the great spirit, achievements, and contribution of women across all walks of our life. International Women's Day is not merely a date on the calendar, it is the reminder of the struggles endured, the victories achieved, and aspiration yet to be fulfilled in the journey towards the gender equality. It is a day that call upon us to honor the legacy of women who have shaped history and affirm our commitment to empower the women of today and tomorrow. In the field of pharmacy and healthcare, women have been pillars of strength and wisdom. We can remember from the Florence Nightingale, who was the pioneer in the modern nursing, and in the groundbreaking research uh, to who was the Nobel laureate in medicine, uh, illuminated the path of science and learning with brilliance and compassion. So their contribution remind us that healthcare is not only a profession but also a noble service to humanity. And as a as an institution, as our institution dedicated to pharmacy education, we take pride in nurturing young women scholars who will carry forward this legacy. আওয়াজ আসছে কেন? একটা বিচ্ছিরি আওয়াজ আসছে। Uh, uh, my students, uh, you are the representatives who promise to go forward where the knowledge, empathy, and leadership converge to create a healthier and more equitable world. On this day, let us also reflect upon the words of former UN Secretary who told, equality for women is progress for all. Indeed, when women are empowered, society flourishes, professions advances, and nation prosper. Therefore, as we inaugurate today's celebration, let us pledge to uphold the values of equality, respect, opportunity within our college and beyond. Let us ensure that every woman here feels supported in her pursuit of excellence. Let us collectively work toward a future where gender is never a barrier to achievement. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the women, students, alumni, and staff whose dedication enriches our institution. Your contribution are invaluable, and your presence is a source of inspiration for all of us. With this thought, I formally declare the commencement of International Women's Day celebration. May this occasion inspire us to continue striving for a world where the dignity and potential of every woman are recognized and celebrated. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your inspiring word
Welcome.
and for setting the tone for the today's celebration. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Monami Dibor ma'am, the presiding officer of Internal Complaint Committee of BCRCP, to deliver her welcome address.
Thank you, Shantita, for giving me this opportunity. A very good morning to our respected principal sir, register sir, and the esteemed faculty and staff members, our distinguished guests, and my dear students. As the presiding officer of the Internal Complaint Committee, it is my privilege and honor to welcome you all to this virtual celebration of International Women's Day. Although we are meeting through an online platform, but the significance of this day remains the same, honoring the achievements, strength, and contribution of women in every sphere of life, be it education, leadership, research, industry, or community development. The theme for this year's program is Gift to Gain. Beautifully reminds us that when we share our knowledge, extend support, and encourage one another, we create opportunities for collective growth and empowerment. By uplifting and supporting women, We not only help individuals realize their potential but also contribute to the overall process of society. Within an academic environment, the philosophy of give to gain becomes even more meaningful. When mentors guide and inspire their students, they share their knowledge and experience, and in return, they gain the satisfaction of shaping future professionals and leaders. Similarly, when alumni reconnect with their alma mater and share their journey, they offer inspiration and practical insights while strengthening the academic community that nurtured them. Today's program truly reflects this spirit through the interactive session with our distinguished alumni. Our students will gain valuable insights from those who once walked the same corridors and have now established themselves in various professional fields. This exchange of experience is a perfect example of how giving back to one's institution enriches everyone involved. In addition, the quiz competition and the slogan competition of women empowerment have been thoughtfully planned to promote awareness, creativity, and thoughtful reflection on the importance of gender equality and empowerment in our society. International Women's Day is not only a day of celebration but also a reminder of our shared responsibility. It calls upon us to continue building an environment of dignity, respect, equality, and safety for women in every sphere, whether it is in the educational institutes or in the workplaces, leadership roles, or society at large. When women are empowered to grow, lead, and contribute freely, the entire society progresses. Let us use this occasion to reform our commitment to equality, respect, and empowerment. May we continue to give our best to our communities, our institutions, and to each other so that together we can gain a brighter, stronger, and more inclusive future. With this, I sincerely extend my heartfelt thanks to our distinguished alumni, Ms. Debopriya Das and Ms. Aditi Roy, for gracefully joining this celebration despite from their busy professional schedules. Your willingness to share time and spare your valuable experience, insights, and words of encouragement with our students truly means a lot to us. Your presence not only strengthens the bonds with your alma mater, but also inspires our students to learn, grow, and aspire for greater achievements. I am deeply grateful for your continued support and contribution to our academic community. Once again, I warmly welcome you all and wish everyone a meaningful and inspiring International Women's Day. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm welcome and thoughtful messages. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Sunita De, ma'am, the convener of Women's Cell of BCSCP, to deliver some messages to us. Please, ma'am.
Um, I hope I'm audible. Thank you so much, Shonchita ma'am. You are hosting this program wonderfully. A very good morning to all my esteemed members in the audience, members of the faculty, our principal, Madam Monami Dibor, the chairperson, the presiding officer of ICC. Extremely honored to be able to share a few thoughts on behalf of the Women's Cell, which was formed at Dr. B.C. Roy College of Pharmacy and Allied Health Sciences on the 21st of November 2025. I and my members are very grateful to be allowed to partner this Women's Day event, successfully hosted by the ICC every year. We all know the significance and history of International Women's Day, and we all know why we need to celebrate women everywhere, not just in our institutions, in our families, and in every part of the society. But I would like to take you specifically today through a small but very focused journey on women at home in India. Some homegrown information for us to consider. Most of our offices, hospitals, banks, judiciary, police, and other organizations, we have women, of course, but mostly as diversity hires and rarely in equal numbers as men. The ground reality in India today reflects a gross enrollment rate, GER, of 28%, which is equal for men and women, and thereafter the shift or the discrimination or the imbalance starts. The labor force participation rate for women in India today is at 35%, whereas for men in the same year, 23-24, was at 78%. Uh, Marriage and childbirth ironically takes away a lot of women from our high school systems, from our college systems, and also from our professional domains. People who leave work for marriage or childbirth reasons, ladies, are at 50% of the workforce. People who join back after their commitments are met are at a measly 27% only. Women have been labeled or thought of as nurturers since aeons, since centuries. Men have been thought of as hunter gatherers. Recruitment questions are gender differential. Women are often asked, will you remain an efficient employee after you decide to get married or settle down? Or interestingly, when do you plan to settle down? These questions are rarely asked of our male colleagues. And yet, from 1939 to 2025, we have had many Kamala Sonis, many Janki Amals, many Oshima Chatterjees, many Tessie Thomases, Bibha Chatterjees, Colonel Sophia Qureshi, Vyomika Singhs, to name just a few. In all spheres of influence, women have ruled, women have shown that they are more than capable. Salute is due to all the menfolk in our life through the ages, from our fathers to our professional gentlemen colleagues, many of whom are on this platform right now, for supporting us steadfastly, for standing by us, and for respecting us when we needed to feel acknowledged. Per the demands of Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology, the Women's Cell is considered in tandem with the ICC, a cell that would ensure and enrich women's working environments. Towards that end, I would like to share my thoughts on what I perceive as women empowerment not to be. A lot of us have thought of women empowerment as things to do and rights to have and enjoy and protections that support us. I would like to point out to my dearest friends and colleagues on this platform what I consider women empowerment to not be. I consider women empowerment to not be a reason to label men as a problem, because quite simply, oftentimes it is just the reverse. I consider women empowerment as not a reason to misuse our rights and safeties and empowerment features simply for ulterior motives. I consider women empowerment to not be a reason to mislabel and misdiagnose a lot of problems in society as gender related, whereas they are simply culture related, ethnicity related, or literacy related, education related. I also would not like women empowerment to mean for us ladies to take advantage of many concessions that are provided to women in society simply because they are there, not because we need them. I would also like to take this opportunity briefly to unburden my male colleagues, my male members of the society from the impossible, unattainable expectations of supporting family, society in all crucial areas, while relegating women as the weaker sex, as the gender to be protected and shielded. These are some of my humble ways in which I wish to celebrate Women Empowerment Day, International Women's Day. And my mantra for give to gain today is simply I wish to give to everyone what I wish to gain for myself. If I want respect for myself, I would like to wish others the same respect. So I hope I have been able to make some meaningful contribution to this lovely event, choreographed and put together by my very able colleague Dr. Monami Dhibor almost single-handedly. I wish to extend my overwhelming support and acknowledgement to all my colleagues, from the principal of our college to our management to our menial most support staff, for supporting me in my journey as a member of the teaching fraternity. And at this point in time, I would like to, I don't know if I am able to get them on video. I would like to give a shout out to my very warm and wonderful team of Women's Cell, starting with my dear student Archana, Rupsha, if you're there, if you can just put on your videos to say a quick hello or namaste to all our esteemed audience members, that would be lovely. Archana, Rupsha, Suhana, Madams Monolina and Shalmoli, respected Shagor sir, who's leading from the front. Thank you once again, all of you. You all support me to be the person that I am, and I'm truly honored to welcome today to this event Miss Debopriya Das from Glenmark and Miss Aditi Roy from Sanofi, who have kindly joined us to make our lives and our students' lives more enriching and meaningful. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful and inspiring words. Thank you so much. Now we are moved to the interactive session of the program. On the special occasion of International Women's Day, it is an honor to introduce a powerhouse of talent and resilience from pharmaceutical world, Ms. Debopriya Das ma'am, a pharmacy professional with more than 12 years of experience in pharmaceutical industry. She has done her graduation in Bachelor of Pharmacy of Dr. B.C. Roy College. She has spent over a decade breaking barrier in industry, giants like Novo Nordisk, Abbott, Cipla, and currently Glenmark, where she served as a district sales manager. Her journey is truly inspiring for all of us. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Debopriya Das ma'am to share her thoughtful words with us. Please, ma'am.
Edible. First of all, thank you so much for providing this platform. And it's like returning home for me, like as if I have studied in that college and seeing the new faces. My seniors are also present here. The few familiar faces are also there. So it's quite encouraging for me. So I'll be starting from my professional career, which I started. It was through BCRCP only. I had joined the field through campus recruitment only in my last sem. Okay, so I am thoroughly very much I I mean, be shown thankful to the college. So, like right before leaving my college, right before completing my B Farm, I got my first job through BCRCP only. So this is quite encouraging. So I think our college has provided many campus recruitment. Not only me, like me, many other people are there. So coming to my professional field, I have started my career as a medical representative, as there is a taboo that girls cannot be medical representatives when I joined. But I don't think that is a taboo. I have been in the field for like 12 years, and there are people who are who have joined this field earlier than me also. They are quite an inspiration, and many of our like students from our colleges have also joined. I think recently from our college only one of the girl has joined Glenmark also. So and she's doing quite well. So coming to the professional world or personal world, I'd like to share that being a salesperson also, I am currently married, and It's my fifth year of marriage, so it is nothing that being a sales professional or while you're doing in sales, you cannot. You have to maintain your personal and professional life. Is totally a time management. There's nothing that you cannot do two things at the same time. It's totally a time management. How you do it? What is your priority at the right moment, and all that. So, starting my career as a medical representative, I have been in the field for 8 years. Then I got promoted, and currently for last 4 years, I have been as a first line manager. I am like my team consists of 4 people, 4 to 5 people. I am managing. So, and to be honest, all the 4 people in my team, all are male people. No one is female. So there is nothing, but they do respect me, do it. So that is, I would say, like gender equality, what comes. It is totally through your work. They respect you, the work, the behavior. It's, I can't tell the behavior, the passion you're working with. And one more thing, what I'd like to share, like nothing comes in one day. You have to face like ups and downs are there. So the main thing what needs is consistency. You have to be consistent. If you think that I will do it, no matter the time frame, you will achieve it. That is all from my side. Any question from anyone regarding professional field, I'd love to answer it. Ma'am, I think you are mute on mute.
Um, I'm sure our students will have lots of questions for you, ma'am. I'm not sure how Monami ma'am wants to plan it. Is there a Q&A session possible? No. Uh,
Yes,
Probably
sir.
time is
It's an
short.
interactive session.
Okay, okay.
May I ask, students are requested to put your queries.
Yes, requesting all our students, those who have joined, not for us, Devopriya ma'am, they have joined for you and they have joined for Aditi. I'm telling you this. Us to me and Monami ma'am and Ritu ma'am, every day they are seeing, they don't want to see anyone. They only want to see you and interact with you, ma'am. Ma'am, while the students get the courage to ask you a few questions, I'll just have one question for you, ma'am, because you are in the uh, marketing representation area. So I would assume that communication is a large part of
Yeah.
that, ma'am. So would you uh, uh, kind of clearly, frankly say how much of communication, that kind of communication happens in Bangla or Hindi or English? Which language should our students mainly focus on, ma'am?
Like for official communication, generally English is preferred, but it is
Right.
not that like Hindi or Bangla is not accepted. In a formal field, generally English and Hindi is preferred as major. When all India is being pan India is being addressed,
Mhm.
generally it has been in English or Hindi. But when we are doing it locally for
Mhm.
West Bengal or Northeast like that, so Bengali is there, and
Okay.
for Bengali is preferred there. And the thing is that you should be able to express yourself. What you are
Right.
trying to say, what you are trying to communicate, you should be able to express itself. Is no other language is there, but preferably for formal interaction or the interview specifically, English is preferred. But
Right.
if you can communicate well in Hindi or Bengali, it is also accepted, because the first round of interviews or whatever is done, the local people only take. Then
Okay.
when it is taken up, then English. For the HO people, it's preferably English.
Right.
And I think when I was in my college days, we had grooming sessions in BCRCP,
Right.
and
Right.
from that only I have learned to give my interview. And
Yes. So you would say the grooming sessions are very important, ma'am.
Yeah, definitely. And during our time in fourth year, grooming sessions were very frequent. Like once in a week, there was grooming session, and we used to like. It was very helpful for me. I think many others also helpful for everyone.
Um, Let me encourage all the other students who are here. I'm sure they have lots of questions. I will not monopolize your time anymore, ma'am.
The question actually.
I think Registrar Sir just shared an observation that many people nowadays they need to be motivated to go into marketing. They somehow feel that is not something which is their priority one. But
No, that is not at all because we are in the noble profession like medical
right,
representative. You need to have the knowledge because you people like medical representative are the person who are transferring or communicating directly to the doctors, and
right,
that is purely science.
right, ma'am. Right, absolutely.
And specifically the new generation drugs which are coming, that is pure science. You require science knowledge, specifically your the field which you are learning, we farm knowledge
Hmm.
to communicate that.
So you kind
And
of have to be a subject matter expert in your domain, otherwise you cannot speak
yeah, definitely,
confidently.
because you have to know when you are communicating a doctor, you have to know the mechanism of action of the drug, the duration of action, the pharmacology, everything, because the questions come from the doctors, and if you don't have the knowledge, how are you going to address it? Because you are the touch point of the doctor and the company, and the like you are the first touch point. It will go through you, and if you are unable to speak to the doctors the science, it gives a very negative impact for the company
Product.
or the product. And that's why I would like to emphasize, like currently the company who are recruiting medical representative, they are strictly wanting BSc or B Farm graduates only. Previously, BA or BCom were also there, but currently it has been restricted to BSc and B Farm.
Okay.
If anyone have any questions,
হ্যাঁ প্লিজ বাংলায় কথা বলো, আমি বাংলায় মানে আই এম ভেরি কমফোর্টেবল ইন বেঙ্গলি, বাট বিকজ আমাদের কি হয়, আমরা যখনই কোনো ফর্মাল মিটিং অ্যাটেন্ড করি উই হ্যাভ টু অ্যাড্রেস ইন ইংলিশ, দ্যাট ইজ ওয়াই আই ওয়াজ স্পিকিং ইন ইংলিশ। বাংলা, হিন্দি, এনিথিং ইউ ক্যান আস্ক। আই থিঙ্ক দিস ওয়াজ সাগর স্যার।
I know Piali has joined. Piali, if you have any questions, Orpita, Nidhi, yes, Nidhi, please.
Hello, hello.
Devokia ma'am,
I
can you hear Nidhi?
Yeah, I'm,
Yeah,
she's audible.
yeah.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning.
Ma'am, as you talked about that we should know the proper mechanism or know many drugs. So, do we need to study beyond our syllabus?
Now, when you are joining the field, when you are joining as a medical representative, you are joining a specific division and you are dealing with specific few products. So the molecule which you are dealing with, you need to know for your initial interview, I would like to say. For your initial interview, you have to first know in which segment you are going to give the interview. be it respiratory, it can be cardiology, it can be your neuropsychiatric. So you need to know the systems. I'm telling the systems of the different body systems. This is the first point which is asked in the interview. What are the system, and specifically in which therapy area you are giving the interview, that comes in there. The organs related to you. Then what are the drugs? Like, you before giving an interview, you should know in which segment or the product. When you get to know the product, you get to know the molecule. So like in your interview, mechanism of action is not asked for freshers. Okay. So they just want to know your science knowledge based on the systems of the body or the organs related. What is pharmacokinetics? What is pharmacodynamics? This all are being asked. And the specific product mechanism of action, which I was talking about, it is basically when you are joining a company, you are given the products. The company will train you regarding that. They have specific training team. They have PMT. What is to be told to the doctors, you are going to be trained on that. I hope I am clear with your.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Uh, sir, sorry, ma'am, for asking you in Bengali. I have
না
a
না
question.
বাংলায় বলো, আমি তো বলছি বাংলায় বলো। আই এম ভেরি কমফোর্টেবল ইন বেঙ্গলি।
লাইক আপনি যেরকম বললেন যে মেয়েদের জন্য মার্কেটিংটা নয়, কারণ আমাদের মাথায় সবসময় থাকে যে একটা সেফটি পারপাস থাকে। তো যদি আমরা মার্কেটিং এ জয়েন করি ইন ফিউচার, আমাদের যদি কলিগরা ভালো না হয় বা সবসময় ভালো পাওয়াও যায় না, যদি ভালো না হয়, তাহলে কি ওটা আমাদের কেরিয়ার গ্রোথে ইম্প্যাক্ট করবে ইন ফিউচার?
প্রথমত তো মার্কেটিংটা মেয়েদের জন্য নয়, আমি সেটা বলিনি। হ্যাঁ, এটা হলো একটা ভুল কনসেপ্ট যে মার্কেটিংটা মেয়েদের জন্য নয়, সেলস প্রফেশন মেয়েদের জন্য নয়, এটা একটা ভুল কনসেপ্ট। আমি নিজে 12 বছর আছি। ইনফ্যাক্ট আমার কলেজের সিনিয়রও আছে যারা আমার থেকেও অনেক বেশি বছর আছে এই ফিল্ডে। হ্যাঁ,
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম,
এটা একদমই নয় যে সেলস প্রফেশন মেয়েদের জন্য নয়। আর যে সেফটি প্যারামিটার যেটা বলছো, হ্যাঁ ডেফিনেটলি আমাদের অনেক সময় হয় যে লেট নাইট কলস থাকে, করতে হয়। বাট এখন যে সিনারিও হয়েছে, তুমি এখন যে কোনো ভালো মানে যে কোনো কোম্পানিতে মেয়েদের জন্য অনেক পলিসি, ডিফারেন্ট পলিসি থাকে আলাদা করে। স্পেসিফিক্যালি লেডি কলিগ যারা আছে, যারা ফিল্ড ওয়ার্কার আছে, তাদের জন্য আফটার 8 PM, মেনি কোম্পানিজ আফটার 8 PM তাদের জন্য ক্যাব ফেসিলিটি থাকে, ডেডিকেটেড ক্যাব ফেসিলিটি, তো যেটা ওরা অ্যাভেল করতে পারে। আর ইন জেনারেল কলিগসরা খুব একটা মানে ভীষণ হেল্পফুল হয়, কারণ এটা সবার প্রফেশনাল জায়গা। প্রফেশনাল জায়গায় প্রফেশনাল বিহেভিয়ারই তুমি পাবে। ওকে, তো এখানে ভয়ের কিছু নেই। এখানে নিজের সেফটি ম্যাটার যেটা আছে তার জন্য কোম্পানির ভেরিয়াস পলিসি আছে, সেটা নিয়ে চিন্তার কোনো বিষয় নেই। আর এরকমও আছে ফিল্ডে যে ডক্টররা হয়তো মানে রাতে লেট নাইট কল হয়, লেডি থাকলে ইন দ্য মিডল অফ মানে চেম্বার করতে করতে দেরি হয়ে যাচ্ছে দেখে অ্যাটেন্ডেন্টরা বা ডক্টররা লেডি কারেক্টদের আগে কল নিয়ে নেয়, যাতে তাদের রাতের ওই ব্যাপারটা না থাকে, সেফটির ব্যাপারটা না।
আচ্ছা, থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
Yes, sir. If anyone have any questions?
Ma'am, as a beginner, how was your journey as an MR? As a beginner, when you just joined a company as a fresher?
প্রেশার, দেখো আমি একটাই কথা বলবো যে আমরা সবকিছু তো কেউ তোমার একটা ট্রেনিং হবে, বাট ট্রেনিং ইজ সামথিং অ্যান্ড প্র্যাকটিক্যাল ইজ সামথিং। তো ফ্রেশারদের হ্যান্ড হোল্ডিং করার জন্য সবসময় কোম্পানিতে তার ইমিডিয়েট বস থাকে, যেটা আমরা ফার্স্ট লাইন ম্যানেজার বলে থাকি। তো প্রবলেম ফেস করবে এরকম নয় যে প্রবলেম ফেস করবে না, বাট প্রবলেম ওভারকাম করার জন্য, তোমাকে হেল্প করার জন্য সবসময় পিপল আর দেয়ার। দেখো কোনো নতুন জিনিস করতে গেলে সেখানে ভুল হবেই। আমিও ভুল করেছি, আর এই ভুলগুলো থেকেই শিখবে। আর এই ভুলগুলোই তোমাকে তোমার এক্সপিরিয়েন্স।
Requesting Usman to please mute your mic. Usman, please mute your mic.
এই ভুলগুলো থেকেই শিখবে, আর এটা তোমাকে আরো কনফিডেন্স তোমার বাড়াবে। মানে আমি এটাই বলবো যে আমার নিজের জার্নিটাই এমন ছিল, আমি যখন প্রথমে জয়েন করতাম আমি ভীষণ একটু শান্ত শিষ্ট চুপচাপ প্রকৃতির মানুষ ছিলাম, বাট সে এখন মানে আমার কনফিডেন্স লেভেলটাই আস্তে আস্তে ধাপে 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 বেড়েছে। তো তোমরা যখন জয়েন করবে তোমাদেরও প্রথমে মনে হবে পারবো পারবো না, নিশ্চয় পারবে, কেন পারবে না?
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful and inspiring words. We are now like to give a token of appreciation for Devapriya ma'am's wonderful sessions.
Yes, sir. No, no, sir. Actually, Shonchita or Saleha will share it. Okay.
Ma'am, is this screening? Hello.
Yes, Shonchita, please
Yes,
share it.
Shanshita, you are audible. Audible আছে বেটা।
Ma'am, is this screening?
হ্যাঁ, স্ক্রিন শেয়ার হয়েছে কিন্তু স্ক্রিনে এখনো কিছু দেখা যাচ্ছে না, পিকচার ইন পিকচার টাইপের আসছে।
If you're facing trouble, I will share it. Just a minute, Shantita.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
দেবপ্রিয়া ম্যাম, একটু আপনার কাছ থেকে টাইম চেয়ে নিচ্ছি। there is a slight technical issue on the students side. Monami ma'am is looking into it. এই তো, here we have.
প্লিজ রিয়েলি প্লিজ আমাকে ম্যাম বলে ডাকবেন না, আমি আপনার থেকে অনেক জুনিয়র।
Ma'am, this is for you in our virtual way.
Ma'am, undoubtedly you are very, very junior to me in age, but I respect your professional post, and today you are an invited speaker, ma'am. So today you are my ma'am. Tarpore when you come to my house, we will have adda like mother and daughter. Okay?
Thank you.
That's a different thing.
Thank you, Devapriya, for joining us.
Thank you, Monavidi. Thank you.
Most welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, Saleha, you are audible.
Now, it is my great honor to welcome our next esteemed guest, Miss Aditi Roy, who is also a proud alumni of Dr. B.C. Roy College of Pharmacy and Allied Health Sciences, Dugapur. Miss Aditi Roy is currently working as a regulatory affairs manager writer at Sanofi and has over 6 years of experience in global regulatory affairs, contributing to regulatory submissions across major pharmaceutical markets. including the US, Europe, and other global regions. She holds an M.Pharm in Pharmaceutical Quality Assurance with distinction from Birla Institute of Technology, Mesra, and completed her B.Pharm from our very own institute, BCRCP. Throughout her career, she has worked with reputed organizations like Sanofi, Tata Consultancy Services, Viatris, and LabCorp Drug Development, showcasing her expertise in global regulatory documentation and pharmaceutical compliance. We are truly proud to have such an accomplished professional from our alumni community with us today. Ma'am, we warmly welcome you to this virtual stage. Now, I would request Madam Aditi Roy to kindly address the audience.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone. A very warm greetings to the respected faculty, organizing team, and all the wonderful students joining today. Thank you for this beautiful invitation and for giving me the privilege to be part of this celebration. So, being connected back to this institution, the place that shaped who am I today, fills my heart with gratitude. And today, on this International Women's Day, I am honored to give you something back, my story, my experience, and my heart. So, as the theme is give to gain, it is not just a phrase for me because it is the story of my life and my career. We live in a, I believe this is particularly from my end, as we are living in a world that says collect more, protect more, and compete more. But the most successful women I have met did exactly the opposite. They gave first, and in giving they gained everything. So my journey, I was started BCRCP. I joined that college in 2014. After that, I completed my BPharm, and after that, I joined BIT Mesra for my MPharm. I completed my masters over there. I completed it in 2020. After that, I joined LabCorp Drug Development as a junior regulatory affairs specialist. Then I joined Viatris, consecutively TCS. After that, I joined Sanofi last year as a regulatory affairs specialist, CMC writer or manager. And if I am sharing my journey, then I was exactly sitting where you are today, full of dreams, full of questions, and honestly, full of self doubt too. So today I worked as a regulatory affairs manager at Sanofi, one of the world's leading pharmaceutical companies. So my role involves preparing and reviewing the critical regulatory documents over there, CMC submission that determine whether a medicine gets approved for the patient worldwide or not. And in this particular phrase, that is International Women's Day, this session mentioned give to gain. So I just want to share one or two real examples from my field that brings this philosophy to life. So giving knowledge in regulatory teams, in regulatory affairs, information is everything. So early in my career, I made it a habit to share learning for every submission, what worked, what didn't go well, what the health authorities flag. Instead of protecting the knowledge, I documented it and I shared it with my team. So the result, our team submission quality got improved, our timeline shortened, and I became the go-to person for guidance. So my takeaway is I gave knowledge and I gained the credibility and trust. So like this, if in our daily life, if we are doing something like this, so it is not going to be waste. If I am giving something, maybe not today, any other day, I will definitely get something back from them. So every woman who ever joined in this session, I just want to say one thing: you are enough, you are capable, you have something unique to offer. So that is the give to gain for me. And happy International Women's Day to everyone. And I just want to share one thing. Thank you for this incredible institution for nurturing me, and thank you every student here. You are the reason alumni like us feel proud and hopeful. That's all from my end. If you guys have anything, please feel free to ask me.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, hello.
Uh, Ma'am, in our course curriculum, We learn different things related to practical theory and different values. Then we go to our professional field. Ma'am, what are the basic differences between our student life and professional life?
It is a huge difference. The first thing is when you are student, you are only doing your study, and apart from this, you are doing co-curricular activity and something like this. But when you are entering your professional life, that is a different, entire different world. So there should be responsibility, there should be your skill set and your mindset also. So
Yes, ma'am.
if whatever learning you are getting from your student life, definitely that will help in your professional life. But I can't say that what student life and professional life is equal. That is completely different.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are
Uh,
particularly asking me regarding field, then it is the query.
Ma'am, actually, during our course curriculum, I want to know what are those different skills which we should learn besides our course curriculum so that our professionalism increases.
Definitely good question. First thing you have to learn, like how you will in, like whatever skill set you have, how you will interpret to the interviewer. The first journey entering the professional field is your interview process. So how you will present yourself in front of the interviewer, whatever knowledge you have regarding your study, how you
Yes,
will
ma'am.
present you in front of interviewer, and most importantly the communication skill. As Debapriyadi mentioned earlier, it is
Yes, ma'am.
very it is very important in our field that how much proficient and how much communications you have. That skill is more important thing, because whenever, whatever it may be virtual, whatever it may be face to face interview, when you are giving the interviewer, it should be like your body language should be enough that the person who is taking your interview feel that you are capable enough to hold this job.
Yes, ma'am.
I think, am I clear to you? If not,
Yes, yes,
then
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
please ask.
The information was very helpful, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Inviting others to ask their questions. I'm sure you have tons of questions, কিন্তু জিজ্ঞেস করতে গিয়ে ভীষণ ভেতরটা হৃৎপিণ্ড ঠান্ডা হয়ে
হ্যাঁ,
যাচ্ছে।
আমি আবার দেবপ্রিয়াদির মতোই বলছি, বাংলাতেও প্লিজ আমাকে জিজ্ঞেস করতে পারো, কোনো অসুবিধে নেই। এনিওয়ান, এনিথিং, এনি ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ।
Madam is so kind. I'm requesting all of you to take this advantage, take this opportunity. এনাদেরকে আমরা পেয়েছি, আমাদের বিশাল সৌভাগ্য। প্লিজ একটু যাবতীয় কোয়েশ্চেন্স আছে ম্যাডামদের জিজ্ঞেস করে নাও।
Yes, so show me, you can ask. I think
গুড মর্নিং ম্যাম।
you have raised it. Good morning.
না, আমার এটা জানার ছিল যে আমি রিসেন্টলি মাস্টার্স করছি ফার্মাসিউটিক্সে। তো আমরা কি রেগুলেটরি অ্যাফেয়ার্স ফিল্ডে যেতে পারি ফার্মাসিউটিক্স এর পরে, না আরে এটা রিকোয়ার্ড, মানে রেগুলেটরি অ্যাফেয়ার্স
না
পার্টটা রিকোয়ার্ড?
না না না, ডেফিনেটলি তুমি ফার্মাসিউটিক্সে এমফর্ম করার পর আরেতে যেতে পারো। আরে মানে আরেতেই এমফর্ম করে তোমাকে আরে যেতে হবে এমন কিছু নেই, বিকজ আমি যখন এমফর্ম করেছিলাম আমার ফার্স্ট ইয়ারের কোর্স নেম ছিল কোয়ালিটি অ্যাসুরেন্স অ্যান্ড রেগুলেটরি অ্যাফেয়ার্স, বাট তারপরে কারিকুলাম চেঞ্জ হওয়ার পর ওটা অনলি কোয়ালিটি অ্যাসুরেন্স হয়ে গেছে। তো এটা কোনো এরকম ম্যান্ডেটারি ট্যাবু নেই যে তোমাকে আরেতেই মাস্টার্স করতে হবে তারপরে তুমি আরেতে যেতে পারবে। তুমি ফার্মাসিউটিক্স থেকে ডেফিনেটলি আরেতে যেতে পারবে, কোনো প্রবলেম নেই।
মানে আমরা কি করে কানেক্ট করবো কোনো আরে মানে প্রফেশনালসদের সাথে বা কোম্পানির সাথে?
দেখো এখন পুরোটাই মানে ইনকামিং ফিউচার পুরোটাই নেটওয়ার্কিং। তোমার অ্যালুমনিদের সাথে বা তোমার সিনিয়র্স যারা সেভাবে ফিল্ডে আছে তাদের সাথে তোমার কতটা কমিউনিকেশন, সেইভাবে তুমি তাদেরকে রিচ আউট করতে পারো। যদি সেখানে কোনো ওপেনিং থাকে ডেফিনেটলি আমার মনে হয় দে উইল হেল্প ইউ। অ্যান্ড যদি তুমি বলতে চাও কোম্পানিকে কিভাবে রিচ আউট করবে, দেন লিঙ্কডিন ইজ দ্য বেস্ট অপশন। তুমি লিঙ্কডিনে দেখতে পারো তাদের কি কি ভ্যাকেন্সি বা ওপেনিং বেরোচ্ছে, সেই হিসেবে তুমি সেখানে অ্যাপ্লাই করতে পারো। ইভেন দো ইউ ক্যান সার্চ আউট দ্য এইচআর ইমেল আইডি, তুমি এইচআরকে ইমেলও পাঠাতে পারো তোমার সিভি অ্যাটাচ করে, বাট ইউ শুড প্রিপেয়ার এ গুড সিভি। সিভি অ্যাটাচ করে পাঠালে, বিকজ এখন এভরি সিভি এটিএস এ কেটে যায়। এটিএস মানে হচ্ছে অটোমেটিক, ওরা চেক করে সিভিতে কি কি লেখা আছে। তো সেই জন্য সিভি শুড বি স্ট্রং। সিভি স্ট্রং হলে ডেফিনেটলি তুমি কল পাবে। তো তুমি লিঙ্কডিন থেকে এইচআর এর কানেক্ট কিভাবে করবে সেটা তুমি পেয়ে যাবে, কারণ ওখানে এইচআর এর ইমেল আইডি অ্যান্ড এভরিথিং দেওয়া থাকে। তো ইউ ক্যান রিচ আউট টু দেম।
ওকে, ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ। আচ্ছা, um, sir, the thing is that like theory, whatever we are studied in our masters or bachelor, that is the separate part. But in one advantage I can say, if regulatory affairs chapter is included in present curriculum, then that chapter will be helpful for them if they are coming to RA field, and if they are going to QA in any companies or any plant, then the theory will be helpful for them. But the quality assurance theory is not that much helpful in regulatory affairs domain, because whatever work in regulatory affairs we are doing, that is only, that is related to ICH guidelines only. Whatever the guidelines is changing nowadays, the update that we are working. So quality assurance theory is not that much related, but definitely some points of theory is definitely helpful for them as well, like me as well, as I completed my MPharm in QA and RA. So it is helpful for me, some point of view I can say, but not the whole theory is related to RA. But if I am going to QA, then definitely it will helpful. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for inspiring words. As a token of our gratitude and appreciation, we would like to present you with a certificate of appreciation for taking the time to share your valuable thoughts with us today.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Monapindi.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aditi, for joining us
Thank you
today.
so much. Thank you.
Is the screen is showing, sir? The screen is visible.
Yes, the screen is visible.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Mm, am I audible? Okay. Okay. So now we will move forward to the next segment of our program, the slogan competition organized to celebrate the spirit of International Women's Day. So let's see how creatively our students enthusiastically participating by presenting their creative slogans. Each slogan beautifully reflects thoughts on women empowerment, equality, and strength. Now I will be presenting the slogans, so let us begin. In so
Shanjita, you may continue.
Okay. International, International Women's Day 2026 slogan competition winners organized jointly by Internal Complaints Committee, ICC and Women's Cells. First, uh, One Womb Thousands of Dreams by Chandrasekhar Batabayal, B Farm second year. Empowered Women Shape Generations, Empowered Generations Transform the World by Salia Khatun, D Farm second year. Women are not the backbone of the society, they are the heart. By Polomi Maiti, B Farm third year. She does not wait for change, she leads it. By Shayani Mukherjee from B Farm first year. She is not just equal, she is powerful. By Tisa Bhaskar, B Farm second year. Empower and Educate Women, Empower and Educate a Nation and Humanity by Deep Raj Laha from B Farm second year. And there's a very beautiful poem provided by the student Ananya De from B Farm first year. Everyone says my father is my real hero, but I proudly say my widow mother is my hero. O women, the world calls you weak, yet you carry the strength of two hearts. They paint your life with the color white, but you fill your daughter's life with bright colors. O woman, you lost a partner, yet you became the both mother and the father for me. The world may call you a widow, but to me you are my courage, my strength, and my hero. Now the next one is Empowered Women Build Nations, not just homes by Krishanu from B Farm third year. Now the podium winners, the first prize goes to the students Chandrasekhar Batabeal from B Farm second year. The slogan is One Womb, Thousands of Dreams. And the second prize goes to the student Shani Mukherjee from the course B Farm first year. The slogan is She does not wait for change, she leads it. And the last but not the least, third prize goes to Polomi Maiti from the course B Farm third year. Women are not the backbone of the society, they are the heart. Thank you.
Next, we will proceed a quick quiz competition which will be conducted through a Google form. Can we start the quiz competition, ma'am?
Yes, Shanjita, it will be shared in the Google form.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have
Participants are requested to access form through the link provided and submit their response within 15 minutes. Teachers are
We have
requested
already shared we have
to
already
provide the
shared
link.
the link
Yes,
here, and we will also share it in various groups through WhatsApp. So students are requested to please go through the link and submit the quiz within 15 minutes. Shanchita, over to you.
okay, ma'am. The quiz competition is start now.
Sir, as it's shared in the Google form, so they will submit it within the scheduled time, and in that case, we will end the program after this. Now, so Shonchita, you will carry forward.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. As we are came to the end of this wonderful program, wonderful sessions, I, Sunchita De, B from second year, I would like to thank you all. Thank you so much. And now I would like to invite Mr. Sagar Sengupta sir, Register of BCSCP, to deliver the concluding remarks. Sir, we kindly request you to address the audience. Sir, please.
Thank you, sir. Good morning to all present here, and happy International Women's Day to all women's teachers, faculty, students, alumni. It was great hearing from you all. One thing only I wanted to share that Women's Day will be celebrated once in a year, but one thing that is very important is a woman's health. It's very crucial for personal well-being and family stability and growth of the society. As we all know that we women are the um, not half, but more than half of the population. We are the workforce and of all over the world. So, prioritizing women's health, especially mental, physical, reproductive well being, will not only drive the society, but it will help in productivity. It will be making our next generations more assure for the job. So every woman should look after their health very nicely, and also they should inspire and educate those who are around, maybe starting from your maid, starting from the person who is helping in your house, to keep good health, and how that lady will maintain her health, or the kid she's having, how her health or his health will be maintained. So this is very important. So I always try to always educate anyone near me that how you should maintain your good health. I also try to have, maintain my health also. So I will request everyone, because we are pharmacists, we are educated, we know much things about health, so you should inspire others for good health. Thank you.
Hope I was audible.
So till now, only six people has responded, sir. Yes, sir. Only one student got this full marks. Obijit Ghoshal. The Obijit Ghoshal, sir. Let me check. Obijit Ghoshal from the first year. Sir, it is not mentioned here whether it is BPharm or diploma or MPharm. Yes, sir. But the university roll number is given there. 11892022504. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.